Right, hello team. This is Friday morning, so we are into full balance. This is the last live class of week one. Oh, Kitty's joining us. She's just jumped off the radiator where she's been relaxing. How you doing this morning, Kitty? Ready to go? Okay, I hope you've got some energy this morning. We've got Friday, full balance. This is a brilliant session. I like this class. It's a simple one this morning. We've got triples, so that means 3 exercises back to back, done in a HIIT circuit, so high intensity, short duration. We've got 3 of those to get through, plus a warm up. Yeah, we're going to pack this in. Let's get ready to do it. All you need is a glass of water and some space, and we'll get going. So team, are you ready? We've got everybody in the live class, got a really good group in the live class this morning, and everybody doing the recordings. Let's go. We're going to start with a fairly easy warm up. We're going to reach up high. Reach those arms up high. We're going to bring them down, meet the knee coming up. Reach high, meet the knee coming up. All right, find a little rhythm as you do that. Reach up high into a knee drive. I've not even got the timer running this morning. It's going to be a steady warm up, and then we're going to go into the HIIT part of the workout. So it's a reaching knee drive for your warm up. All right, so let's just get the body moving. Reaching knee drive. We've got 3 movements in our little warm up, and we'll just go through it probably a couple of times. So reaching knee drive, get that full stretch, and get that powerful knee drive as well. So it's a deliberate movement. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now place the feet wide, bend the knees a little bit, and give me some punches going forwards. So you're just punching it forwards, like so, stretching the arms there. So punches going forwards, loosening off through the arms, shoulders, chest. So you can get that full reach forward. So there's a little bit of rotation now through the torso there. All right, arms are feeling fresh, aren't they? We've not done any press ups yet this week. All right, so warm those arms up, loosen them off. You've got press ups coming up in the first circuit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, now bring the feet together. When you go into a step back lunge, step back for 1, step back for 2, and then you reach out to the side for 1, out to the side for 2. So just a simple lunge combination. 2 out back, and then 2 to the side. So just stretching out those legs. You don't need to go down too low to begin with. So 2 step back lunges, 2 out to the side. And you're just keeping your body weight over, well, the center, I suppose. Body weight doesn't really shift. Keeping it over that standing leg, whether you're stepping back or stepping out to the side. Once more through. Right, same 3 movements then. We started with a reaching knee drive. Try and wind this up a little bit, so more dynamic, a little bit quicker. Right, so these 3 movements then, these are going to set you up for the first circuit. So with this reaching knee drive, I want you to try and bring that power from the core. So you're reaching up, but it's those core muscles that produce that power to drive the knee up, to bring the arms back down as well. So imagine that power generation coming from the core. So you've got a movement like this in the first circuit. So bring that focus into the core. Speed it up a little bit, wind up that intensity. 3, 2, 1, place feet down, bring it wide and punch. You've got press ups in this first circuit. So with the press ups, your shoulders are down. So you're never hitching up the shoulders, shoulder blades are down. Elbows are tucked in nice and close to the body. And again, you're working through a strong core. So you're not breaking at the waist when you do press ups. You've got a strong torso. 3, 2, 1, and then into that lunge combination. Stepping back and stepping out to the side. Good. Trying to go a little bit lower into that lunge if you can. All right. Okay, keep it going with these, just finish this warm up. As we do these triples, these 3 exercise circuits, I don't mind if you want to choose a different variation to what I'm doing, perhaps a slightly different movement. or even a different exercise altogether, I want you to choose something that you can do, that you can work away at. And whatever movement you're doing, I want you to make sure there's a deliberate movement. So it's deliberate, it's controlled. You're mindful and aware of how you're holding your whole body. You're not allowing momentum or restriction to dictate the movement that you're doing. It's deliberate. 3, 2, 1, and up. Right, shake that out. Team, we're going into our first circuit. No time to lose. We're down on the floor in press-up position, and we've got our 3 exercises. So we're going to do a very quick run through, and then we'll use our timer and do it as a little hit session. Okay, Friday team, get ready. Press-ups, hands on the floor, either on the knees or on the toes. You can do a simple set of 10 press-ups. When you go down for the press-ups, elbows stay in. Team, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, down and up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're only doing 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll it over. Okay, so that reaching knee drive we just did in the warm-up. We're going to reach along the floor above the head, pull the tummy in to engage those core muscles. You're then going to curl up, reach down towards the heels. So stretch it out back, reach down towards the heels. You're curling the head and shoulders up, using that power from the core. So this is a little bit like a pullover movement, and it's a little bit like an ab curl. You're just combining that reach above the head, combined with the reach down towards the heels. You can make this more challenging. Take the feet off the floor. Now reach right down towards the heels without moving the legs. As you stretch the arms out back, control through the midsection by keeping those abs engaged. So you're not allowing that lower back to lift. 3, 2, 1. Place the feet on the floor, lift the hips up. We've got a hip bridge. From here, the variation I'm going to do is a kick up, place it back down, kick up, back down. So you've got alternating kicks. Variation would be you can lower the hips, lift back up. So you've got lifts. You could combine the two. You could do a lower and a kick, lower, kick. Now remember what I said a moment ago, whatever you're doing, make it sure it's deliberate. So you know the movement that you're doing and you're doing it with control. It's a deliberate movement. So choose the movement that's right for you. Okay, team, getting ready to go in. We're going with press-ups. We're going to go 30 seconds on each one, and we're going 3 times through this little circuit. I'll give you 5 seconds to change. Right, team, starting with press-ups. Set this up. Going in 5 seconds, 30 seconds worth of press-ups. Get ready. Go. 30 seconds, that's your best 30-second interval on press-ups. So bearing in mind what I said, the shoulders are down, elbows are in close to the body, strong through the core, so you're not breaking at the waist, pushing the floor away from you. Find the version of press-ups which is right for you. Find the range of movement which is right for you. Last 5 seconds, then you're rolling over. You're into that reaching ab curl. So roll it over. You can have the feet off the floor. You're going to reach up and then reach towards the heels. So reaching along the floor, above the head. So you're reaching out long and then curling up. Right, team, bring all of that focus into the abs then. So just like you did in the warm-up. So this should be a burner. Those abs are the prime movers here. Hit session, it should be high intensity, bringing that intensity into the abs. Feet flat on the floor, lift the hips. There's your start position. So we had kick-ups. So now you're bringing the focus into the glutes and the hamstrings. Kick-ups. If you want, you can add that lower down and then the kick-up. That works. Make sure it's deliberate and controlled. Okay, so team, Friday, hit session, high intensity, short duration, plenty of focus on these 3 movements. Make sure you've got variations that are right for you. Back to press-ups. Okay, so next interval, 30 seconds, go. So second lap. And so we should be into this workout now. You should start to feel that burn coming on. It's getting tough already. Your best set of press-ups here. 10 seconds. Come on, team, if you're in the live class, let's bring that energy to these intervals. Last 5 seconds. Rolling over into that abs exercise. You've got the reach, curl. One team, bring that focus into those abs. That powerful curl up, reaching down towards the heels. Stretching the arms out long, controlling the abs. I find the work on this one, yes, when you're coming up and reaching towards the heels, but also when you're controlling it back down. Lifting the hips up. We're into hip kick up, kick up. There. Yes, on the ab curl, it's that lowering part of the movement that I find is where the work comes in. You're controlling that lowering part. You're not allowing the lower back to lift up. And in this hip bridge, bringing that work into the glutes. We've got one more lap through. So when you hear the bell, you're going back to press-ups for the last time. There it is. Rolling over, last set of press-ups. Go. Ten seconds gone. And keep those reps coming. Keep the movement going. 10 seconds left. Last time through, so get those reps done. Ab curl after this. Roll it over. Go. Right, so paying attention to that lowering part of the movement. So you're keeping that work through the abs. You're not allowing that lower back to lift any further off the floor. And then you've got that strong reach towards the heels as the abs contract, as those muscles fire, pulling you up, reaching the fingertips right down towards the heels. Feet on the floor, lift the hips. Bring the hips high, last set of kick-ups. So again, find the movement that's right for you, make it deliberate. So if you're lowering the hips, it's done deliberately, but if you're keeping them high, keep them high. Don't allow them just to sag down. Keep them up high, keep it deliberate. Last few seconds here to finish this first triple. There's time and relax. Right, you can roll it over, get yourself back up onto your feet. Grab a quick drink of water. All right, well done, team. First triple. Wow. Okay, I'll give you a few moments just to march that out while I set up for the second one. We're going into 25 seconds on each one this time. But we've got an extra few rounds. Okay, that's that setup. So exercises here. We've got punching lunge up. We're going to start with a knee lift here, lunge it back. Knee lift, but we're going to add in a punch. So we punch it forwards here. As the knee comes up, we punch through. And you see that? Lunge back and punch through as the knee comes up. You're standing tall in this knee lift position. Lunge back, punch up. Okay, show me that you can do this. So we're starting with this knee lift, standing tall. Really great exercise for the hips. We've done this loads, haven't we? Lunge back, punch forwards. Knee lift up, there's your punch. Lunge, punch, lunge, and punch. We can do 25 seconds on one side, 25 on the other. You're then going to go into a version of a squat. So we're going to reach down, touch down in the middle, stand up straight. Let me see that. Touchdown squat. So you could keep it at this, or you could do a jumping squat. So jump in squat. You jump in, jump back out. Jump in and jump back out. You've got the touch in the middle. It's a soft landing in the middle. Nice and light on your feet. There. And then after that, you've got a set of dips. Down on the floor, tricep dips. Easy peasy. Right, are we ready? Lunges coming up. Going in 5. So we start here. There's our punch, all set up. Step back lunge, go. 25 seconds each side. Right, team, we're away. 30-second intervals. Find that movement and work at it. Control each part of that movement. From going down into that lunge, driving up into the knee lift, punching forwards with the arms. Get ready to switch. Right, there's the bell, switch sides. Other knee comes up, punching with the opposite arm. There we go. So knee drive up. Have we got this? How's that coordination in the live class this morning? What can I see on the screens? Yes, good. Nice solid knee drive. Brilliant. Okay, so I can see that we've mastered that part of the movement and just adding these punches. Good stuff, team. Jump in squats. We're down in the middle. Jump it in. Jump it back out. 30 seconds. Sorry, 25 seconds. Jump in squats. 25 seconds worth. Okay, nice work, team. So that intensity should be up, should be working hard. Powering up through those legs and through the glutes. We've got dips coming up. Dips, so down here on the hands, lift the bum up off the floor, tricep dips. If you've got a chair or a bench, I guess you could use that as well. Okay, it's a small movement, isn't it, with the arms? But that movement comes from flexing at the elbow and then pushing up high. It's not a shoulder shrug, it's a tricep dip. All right. Okay, I've got 3 times through this little circuit. Oh man. Lunge ups with the punching. Get ready. Set it up. There's your balance. Right, team, this should be tough. You should be warm. You should be working. You should have the sweat on the go here. Keep that focus. Team training. It's tough, but it's effective. Definitely this sort of exercise for running. Strengthening all those running muscles, particularly around the hips. Switch sides. Single leg balance. There's your punch. Right, now tidy this movement up. So you've got balance, you've got control. Yes, good. So deliberate punches. Stretch that arm forwards, pulling the hand down to the hip. Ready for those squats. Jump in squats, touch down, jump in. Right, how light can you be on your feet? How smooth can you make that jump? So as if you're doing this, standing on thin ice, right? So don't break the ice, move lightly. Good. Down for those dips in a moment. Down for dips. 25 seconds here. Tricep dips. Take one foot off the floor. Extend that leg. Tricep dips. Don't let those shoulders hitch up. Switch legs. Bring that burn into those arms. Last run through coming up. Set it up for lunges. There's your knee lift. There's your punch. Step back lunge. Come on, team. A little bit slow getting into that one. I can see what's happening on the screen there. Come on, we're in. This is Team Tyree. All in this together. That's it, you're standing up straight. Good. Throwing those punches. Get ready to switch. Switch sides. Knee lift, balance, punch. Right. Finishing this last round on this circuit strong. Last 10 seconds here. Last set of the jumping squats coming up. Right, jumping squats, let's make it a good set. Touch down, jump in. Right, don't be breaking that ice. Land softly. So touch down low, jump it up. Jump it straight back out, straight down into the squat. So it's really good for that leg strength. It's good for leg flexibility as well. You get that stretch down the back of the legs as you go down low. Dips. Tricep dips. Yeah, triceps should get that burn. What's this good for? Toning down the back of the arms, strength of the triceps, and it's good for getting that satisfying feeling that you're working your muscles. That's what it's good for. Right, keep this going until you hear the bell. Team, got one more triple to do after this. There's your time. Right, grab a quick drink of water, shake it out. Right, team, we're going down on the floor again for our last set. I'm going to bring this camera down. There we go. All right, coming down onto the floor. So after you've had your drink and you're ready, we're down here. 3 exercises, team. Last triple, hang in there. We're down here in plank position. So plank position. We're doing a Superman plank. So that means you're going to stretch out with one arm and back. Stretch out with the other arm and back. Stretch out one leg, down, other leg, and down. If you can, combine it. So stretch out arm and opposite leg, down. Arm and opposite leg, and down. So you're alternating sides, Superman plank, making sure you've got that stability through the midsection. Second exercise, rolling over onto your back. We've got dead bugs. We lower down and we just hold. They're not dying bugs, they are dead bugs. And you're gonna hold that position here, making sure that stability comes from the core. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and then we've got a nasty tricep one, which I'll show you when we get there. Right, team. 3 exercises, 3 times through, 25 seconds on each. Superman plank, going in 5. Set up your plank position, team. Last triple. Go, 25 seconds. So if you're doing this combined Superman movement, you've got to have complete control through that core. So really pulling those core muscles in. So you're pulling the tummy in tight towards you. So the tension, the work, the strain, it's all on the abs. It's not on the lower back. So those abs are working to stabilize and protect the spine. Roll it over onto your back. Dying bugs position. Lower one leg and the opposite arm and hold. So you're holding this position. Breathe. Make sure it's the abs that are taking the strain here, so that lower back is not lifting. So this is dead bugs. Bring it up to vertical, lower down on the other side. So one leg is vertical, one is horizontal. Same with the arms, one vertical, one horizontal. Bring it back up to vertical and down. Up into dip position. We're going to kick out, toe touch and down. Kick out, toe touch and down. So we've got triceps, toe touches. These are our last 3 exercises. So whatever movement you're capable of doing, make it deliberate, mindful of how you're holding the whole body. So we've got Superman plank, dead bugs, and tricep toe touches. So Superman plank, team. 25 seconds. So find some version of this which you can do, even if it's going into your basic plank position and holding. Maybe it's lifting a foot, alternating sides. Maybe it's stretching out an arm, alternating sides. Or it's Superman plank with control. Dead bugs coming up. So roll it over. Find your start position. Lower down and hold. Right, so in both these exercises, those core muscles are working to control and stabilize the spine, aren't they? So you're keeping your spine in neutral. Those muscles are taking the strain. Bring it back to vertical, lower down, holding it on the other side. So core stability through those abs. Down, up into tricep position. Tricep toe touches. Oh, don't you just love Friday mornings? You get to the end of the week, you get a slightly easier session to reward you for getting through all the other workouts. No, you don't. That's not what you're here for. We're working. We're going to finish this last circuit. One last rep through. Okay, last time through, Superman plank. Choosing your variation. I'm just going to hold this plank this time. So plank position. You can do the Superman if you want. I'm just going to hold this plank. I want real confidence in this plank position. I don't want to be feeling this in the lower back. I want to focus that work into those abs. Right, team, we got this. Time is 9:28. We are nearly finished. Superman plank. We got dead bugs next. Shall we bring them back to life? Let's go dying bugs. So arms and legs vertical. We lower down, we lift it back up. Opposite side, lower down, lift back up. So breathing some life back into these bugs. And deliberate movements. So the limbs are vertical at the start. Okay, last one. Tricep, toe touches. Okay, so how are we doing in the live class? Let me see what we've got going on the screens. Yes, I can see those kickouts reaching out towards the toes. Everybody in the recorded class doing this as well. Finishing off this workout. Last 6 seconds. Quick stretch after this, and then we're finished. There's your time, well done. Place yourself back down on the floor into that seated position. Take a big breath in, exhale down towards the toes, and stretch forwards. Breathe. Release that tension in the back of the legs. Okay, we're going to spend a few moments in this stretch. Team, well done. You got through that Friday workout. Triples, hit circuits, short duration, high intensity. Wow. Lengthen those legs, push out through the heels, gently pulling in through the toes. Bring it back to upright. Now bring the feet in, press the soles of the feet together. Sit up straight, bring that stretch into the adductors, into the groin. Try and sit up as straight as you can. And again, breathe. Good. Okay, keep one foot where it is, extend the other leg, reaching down towards the toes. You've got that classic sprinter stretch. You can reach down with the same arm or the arm on the same side. Or you can stretch forwards with the opposite arm. Bring that other arm behind to support. Allow that changes the stretch. You're not forcing this stretch, just going to the point of stretch and allowing the breathing to release, relax, and to allow you to drop further into it. Bring the foot back in. There's your start position, sitting up straight. Other leg extends. There's your sprinter stretch. Gently pulling the toes in. Pushing the heels away, gently pulling the toes in. Switch it around so the other arm reaches forwards, other arm behind. So you've got that rotation through the body. All right. Right, back to both legs forwards. Okay, check your alignment so you're nice and square. Inhale and exhale down. Yeah. I think we've just gone 9:30, so we're going to finish there. Bring it back up to seated. You can spend longer stretching. You got through full balance Friday, so well done, team. That was a tough one. We've got the sweat on the go here. I think Kitty's away for her second breakfast. Team, well done. I'm going to be sending out your yoga with Jules class. You've also got your weekly lift, which I'll be sending out as well. That's to be done over the weekend. And that completes week 1 of this block. So kudos to you all. Thank you for doing those sessions. I'm going to stop the recording now and the live class can come back in. Cheers, guys. See you next time.
Cheers.